Hello everyone, today I will doing one of the projects for the last exam of the first semester in college. Please enjoy. Baby Caterpillar was tired. All summer long she had been traveling slowly through the green world where she lived and feeding on the green leaves that grew near her home. Now autumn had come, and Mother Nature had given a holiday to the leaves, who put on their new dresses of red and gold and played tag with the breezes. Baby Caterpillar wanted to play too, but could not run so fast as the happy little leaves, and she grew very tired and thought she would take a nap. So she found a cozy place among the branches of a grapevine and made herself a soft, silky blanket. Then she rolled herself away within it, and then, in her queer little cradle, went to sleep. One night, late in the fall, Jack Frost came over the hill. He spied the cradle swinging to and fro and began to play roughly with it, for he is a roguish little fellow and touches everything that comes in his way. But the warm blanket hid the little sleeper so that Jack could not find her. By and by King Winter came, bringing new, bringing, bringing beautiful snow blankets to Mother Nature's flower babies. He gently rocked, he gently rocked the cradle as he passed it, and whispered, "Sleep, baby, sleep. You have no need of my blankets." At last spring came with the sunbeams, the best and the merriest of Mother Nature's helpers. They awoke the flowers from their long winter nap and called to the birds and the frogs to begin their songs. When they came to the little brown cradle, they stopped to rest, and baby Caterpillar began to get very warm under the thick blanket. She woke up and stretched herself, and her cradle broke, and she came out to greet the spring. But what a change! Instead of the old dingy dress that she went to sleep in, she now had a beautiful yellow one, and instead of crawling among the leaves, she flew up and away into the sweet spring air to play with the sunbeams and flowers, and the little children called her a butterfly. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck, he would, as much as he could, and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck, he would, as much as he could, and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck, he would, as much as he could, and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Can you can a cannot can into an uncannot can, like a canner can a cannot can into an uncannot can? Can you can a cannot can into an uncannot can, like a canner can a cannot can into an uncannot can? Can you can a cannot can into an uncannot can, like a canner can a cannot can into an uncannot can? Silly Sally swiftly shoot 7 silly sheep. The 7 silly sheep, silly Sally shoot, silly shallot salt. These sheep shouldn't sleep in a shack. Sheep should sleep in a shed. Silly Sally swiftly shoot 7 silly sheep. The seven silly sheep, silly Sally should, silly salad shop, silly salad salt. These sheep shouldn't sleep in a shack. Sheep should sleep in a shed. Silly Sally swiftly, silly Sally swiftly shoot seven silly sheep. The seven silly sheep, silly Sally should, silly salad salt. These sheep shouldn't sleep in a shack. Sheep should sleep in a shed. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made in the proper copper coffee pot. I may be off my dot, but I want a cup of coffee from a proper coffee pot. All I want is a proper cup of coffee from a proper copper coffee pot. I might be off my dot, but I want a cup of coffee from a proper coffee pot. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made in a proper copper coffee pot. I may be off my dot, but I want a cup of coffee from a proper cooper from but I want a cup of coffee from a proper coffee pot. Amidst the mist and coldest frost, its stoutest wrist and loudest boast, he starts his fist against the post, and still insists he sees the ghost. Amidst the mist and loudest frost, I will replay it, but slowly. Amidst the mist and coldest frost, its stoutest wrist and loudest boast, he starts his fist against the post, and still insists he sees the ghost. Amidst the mist and coldest frost, with stoutest wrist and loudest boast, he starts his fist against the post, and still insists he sees the ghost. Amidst the mist and coldest frost, with stoutest wrist and loudest boast, he starts his fist against the post, and still insists he sees the ghost. Okay, it's all for today. Bye!